Where's Mr. Mannering?
Well, I'm afraid we've got the auditors at the bank, and I'm afraid he's been delayed there to, just to clear out one or two points.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm afraid I can't wait for him. I've got 2 other units to visit. Perhaps you could give him a message for me.
Oh, yes, certainly, sir, of course, yes.
Yes, it's a bit awkward, really, and don't quite know how to start.
Well, would you care to sit down?
Thank you. Look, tell me, how long has Mr. Mannering been a captain?
Well, ever since we started.
You mean since you were local defence volunteer?
Yes, that's right, yes.
Well, there are no commissions in the LDV.
Well, yeah, there weren't there?
No, of course not. After all, it's only February this year that officers in the Home Guard were granted a commission. How did he become a captain in the first place?
Well, I think he sort of made himself one.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
No, I've often wondered why, as a captain, he was only in charge of a platoon.
Is that wrong?
Well, it is usual to have a lieutenant in charge of a platoon. I do. There's some pretty rum ranks in the Home Guard, but only just beginning to sort them out. So, be that as it may, I'm very sorry and all that, but he never was a captain, so I'm afraid we'll have to take one of his pips off.
Oh.
Will you tell him when he comes in?
Yes, I'll do that, yes.
Oh, you might also tell him that I'll confirm it in writing in the next few days.
Right, yes. Oh, well. Only a lieutenant. Fancy that.
Sergeant, here's your cup of char.
Ah, my dear Walker, thank you. How lovely. Thank you very much indeed.
You look like the cat that's got the cream. What's up?
Oh, nothing at all.
Oh, by the way, I got your what's his name? 12 and a kick, all right?
Thank you very much indeed, Walker. That's lovely.
Shoot the night, look happy, Sergeant.
Well, you know how it is. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, no. Mannering. Afraid I've got some rather bad news for you. Now, here, Mannering, you've got to brace yourself for a shock, you know. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm afraid, Mannering, one of those little pips has got to come off. Oh, yes. Good evening, Lieutenant Mannering. How are you? Well...
Hello, Mr.
Oh.
Well, we're very pleased to hear that I got the drill sergeant for us.
Oh, yes, sir. What drill, Sergeant?
Don't you ever remember anything? I said that the platoon was getting sloppy. Anyway, he's coming down on Friday to give us an hour's drill. I think he'll be a good man. He's from the Guards. What on earth have you got on your head?
Very, sir. It rather suits me, don't you think?
Well, you're not supposed to wear that.
Aren't I, sir?
No, those are for officers only. Take it off at once.
Huh?
Can't go about wearing things you're not entitled to. The Home Guard's now an organised fighting unit, you know. The days are gone when people could just promote themselves to any fancy rank.
Oh, funny you should say that, sir, because Captain Bailey said it just a moment ago when he called here.
Oh, he's been here, has he?
Yes, he has. He couldn't stop there, sir.
What do you want? Usual red tape nonsense, I suppose?
Yes. He just wanted you to take off one of your pips.
So is that all? You wanted what?
But he says, sir, that you're not actually a captain. You're really only a lieutenant.
You trying to be funny, Will?
No, sir, no.
All right, soon settle this. Upstart. Give me Eastgate, 166, please. It's a pity he's got nothing better to do. Pity you've got nothing better to do than listen to him. Sometimes, Wilson, I think you've got a very peculiar... hello. There's Mannering here. Captain Mannering. Warmington-on-Sea. Now, look, I'm very sorry to bother you, but there's obviously been some mistake. Captain Bailey was in here earlier, and he left some peculiar, garbled story to my sergeant here. It's quite possible he could have got it wrong. No, something absurd about taking a pip off. Huh? Yes, I thought so. Thank you very much. Bye. Right, Wilson. What's the game?
Game, sir?
Yes, the game, man. Telling me that I'm not a captain anymore, making me ring up GHQ. What sort of fool do you think I am?
Well, who did you talk to there, sir?
I talked to the sergeant, who obviously knew nothing at all about it.
Oh?
Well, I'm waiting for your explanation.
Well,
No, Wilson, I'm forced to say that you've confirmed a suspicion that's been in my mind for some weeks now. You're jealous of me.
jealous?
Oh, don't think I haven't noticed those glances at my hat. That's why you bought a berry, isn't it, to keep up with me? Don't fool me, you know, not for a moment. You'd give anything to be in my shoes, wouldn't you?
I assure you, sir, you're quite wrong, sir.
I'm not in the Home Guard for the glory I get out of it as an officer, you know. I'd just as soon serve as a sergeant or even a humble private. These pips don't mean that to me.
Excuse me, sir. Hello? Warrington, I'll see you, Home Guard. Just a moment. It's for you, sir. Yeah.
Manningham. Oh, hello, sir. How are you? Yes, I did ring earlier. Yes, I spoke to the sergeant. He'd only just come on duty. What? Well, I didn't quite He hadn't been told what? Yes, sir. But sure... Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I really am.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Can I help in any way?
No, I don't think so, thank you, Godfrey.
Taylor's in my line, sir. Don't forget I was in the gentleman's outfitting department of civil service stores for 35 years, sir.
I don't think that would be very much use to me, Godfrey.
At least you might let me try. What does the trouble seem to be?
I'm taking a pip off each shoulder.
Oh, yes, I just pulled these bits of cotton out. The trouble is you can always see the marks where the pip's been.
Yes, I know.
Why are you taking it off, sir?
Oh, I can't go into all that now. It's a long story. And Godfrey, I'll be very glad if you don't say anything to the men about this.
About what, sir?
Oh, never mind. You can go.
Go home, Godfrey, go home. Excuse me, sir. It's nearly time to dismiss the parade. Oh, I see you've taken them off.
Yes, I've taken them off. Now, look, I don't want anything said to the men about this yet.
Well, they're about to find out about it, sir.
Then I shall have to devise some reason for them not to find out, shan't I?
Ah, you must have been seeing things, Mr. Godfrey.
No, I helped him.
Maybe he's been promoted.
That's it. Major, that's the next step up. You taking them 3 pips off to put the crown up.
Oh, blimey, don't say that. He was pompous enough as a captain.
Come along, please. I've got to say. Yes, right. Properly at ease, everybody. Right.
I can't wait to see what he's got on his shoulders.
Walk up. Please. Right, platoon. Platoon, attention.
Right front, Fraser.
Permission to speak, sir.
Yes, Corporal?
Why are you wearing that shoulder protector, sir? Is that standard vest from now on?
No, it isn't, Corporal. I'm just testing them out. Anything wrong with that?
No, sir. I'd like it, sir.
Now, I'd just like to have a word or two about Sunday's exercise.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Fraser?
You can't take the parade with your badges around covered up. You've told it yourself many a time it's not the man we salute, but the King's Commission. He's quite right, you know, sir. I mean, how can we salute you if we can't see your badge or rank? You'll have to take it off.
Very well. You might as well know the truth.
Mr. Mannering, sir. Sir, Mr. Mannering,
What is
sir.
it, Fraser?
The Bismarck's been sunk, sir.
What?
The German battleship Bismarck, it's been sunk. It's just come through on the wireless. I'll tell his reverence, sir. Yes. I don't know how he'll take it.
Dismiss. Well, that's good news, isn't it, Wilson?
Yes, it certainly is, sir. The Navy seems to have saved your bacon.
Come in. Hearing. Mr. Mannering not here yet?
No, I'm afraid not. He's still with the auditors. I'm sorry, sir.
Oh, pity. Look, how did he take last night?
Take what?
His pips off, man.
Well, he just cut them off. With a penknife.
No. How did it affect him?
Well, he was trying to be cut out, of course. I mean, his whole life is the Home Guard.
Yes. Yes, I realise that, Sergeant. Makes my task even more difficult.
What task?
Well, when Mannering phoned up GHQ last night, we began to look into things, and it appears that he hasn't even been commissioned as a lieutenant.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I don't quite understand.
It's perfectly simple. He hasn't got any rank at all. Therefore, he has no authority over this platoon. Oh, look, it's all in that letter. Give it to him when it comes, will you?
Right, yes.
Oh, by the way, in the meantime, you'll be in charge. Until I can make other arrangements. Oh, good news about the Bismarck, wasn't it?
Yes, awfully good news. Yes, very good.
I think I'll go out of the other door. Right. Give him that letter when he comes.
Yes.
Hello, Wilson.
Oh, hello, sir. Hello.
Everything all right?
Yes, quite all right. Yes.
Get the men together, will you? I want to talk to them.
Yes, well, I think before you do anything, sir...
No, he's putting it off. The men have just got to know that I'm now a lieutenant.
Yes,
That's it.
Yes, well...
After all, ours not to reason why.
Yes, well, before you do anything else, I do think you ought to read this letter from Captain Bailey. He left it here only a few moments ago.
Have you been here again?
Yes, but he couldn't stop, sir.
What's the matter with that man? Anybody think he didn't want to see me?
Yes. Well, I think if you don't mind, sir, I'll just go and do something else.
Yes, all right.
Right. My God, he shot himself.
I'm sorry about that bang, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Godfrey had one up the spout, and it went off by accident. But it's all right. Nobody was hurt. It's quite all right. Nobody was hurt, Mr. Mannering. Nobody was... What's the matter with...
Well, he's had a bit of a shock, Jonesy. Now, perhaps you could help me get Mr. Mannering down into this seat.
I never thought rifle fire would affect him like that. I can't get over it. Mr. Mannering's never an officer after all. Not at all. He's not an officer at all. I wonder how he's taken it.
It was awful at the bank today. Didn't come out of the office once. Mr. Wilson had to push the post underneath the door.
Poor old Mannering. We're going to miss him, you know.
Ah, serves him right. He's been tapping province for a whole year, strutting about the place like a peacock.
There you are. Good. Right, now, just fall in, will you? In 3 ranks. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Doctor. Come on, Walker. Get in.
All right.
Come on now, just listen to me. Now, before we go on with any rifle exercise, I think I should tell you that I've been put in charge of this platoon until such time as they appoint a new officer.
Does that mean you're going to be leading us on the exercise on Sunday?
What? Well, yes, I'm afraid it does. Yes.
What's happened to Mr. Mannering, then?
Well, Mr. Mannering is no longer a member of this platoon.
That isn't strictly accurate, Sergeant.
What?
Go!
When I was first informed that I was no longer to be your commanding officer, I must admit that my first reaction was to go away quietly. And then I thought, no, the defense of this town must come first. This country needs every able-bodied man it can get. And I was very proud to lead you